Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be going through a guide to heroes available in Viking Rise. I will discuss which heroes are best for free-to-play and low to moderate spenders. Oh, and spoiler alert, Ragnar is not one of them. Now, there are 5 basic types of hero you should be aware of. Infantry heroes that command infantry troops, such as Sishia. Then there are ranged heroes that command archer-type troops, like Olna. There are pikemen heroes who command pikemen troops, such as Wooder. Equally, there are porter heroes who command gatherers, like Lindy. And lastly, there are polymath heroes who are capable of commanding and providing buffs to all troop types, such as Ivor. This brings us to our first hero. Ivor here is a very good hero because he is a polymath hero capable of leading an army consisting of any troop type. As you can see here, ascending Ivor with the appropriate epic hero shards will unlock talents, such as Strategic Offense, which increases your deployed troops' attack by up to 3.5% when fully upgraded. This utility is valuable. He pairs well with any other combat-based hero. You could pair him with a ranged hero in an army consisting of entirely ranged troops, and he would do very well. Or you could have him lead an army consisting of all 3 combat-type troops, which is his forte, as he is capable of giving buffs to the whole army. This is an important concept. A specific troop-type hero in a typical army consisting of the 3 combat troop types, such as Wooder the infantry commander, will only give a buff to the infantry, assuming an even mix of troops, that is 2/3 of your army that miss out on important stat increases. Ivor does not have this problem. He will buff everyone equally. He also has talents such as Tactical Rule, which increases deployed troops' active skill damage. This increases the damage output of Ivor's active skill called Axe of Fracture, and the active skill of the other hero leading your troops. Wolf Guardian adds a chance to deal damage when performing a counterattack, which occurs in response to receiving basic attack damage from enemies each round of battle. Lastly, Amazing Attack increases damage to rallied troops. Let's take a quick look at Ivor's skills. Axe of Fracture is an active skill that requires Ivor's rage meter to be full before it activates, where it will deal large amounts of AoE damage and buff your own troop attack by up to 10%. Throwing Axe is Ivor's secondary intrinsic skill. It is a passive skill, which means it does not require rage, but is instead based on probability. Every time your troops perform a basic attack in combat, which is every round, or every second of a battle, there is a 20% chance of dealing extra damage. It is my recommendation that Ivor should be your primary focus when it comes to leveling heroes, and where you should use your epic hero shards in order to ascend him. Resist the urge to try ascend multiple epic heroes at the same time. Epic hero shards are a valuable commodity, and you would do well to fully ascend Ivor as soon as possible because of his polymath qualities, and hence utility. Then you can explore other epic grade heroes to level. Now, let's take a look at the second recommended hero on our list for free-to-play chiefs, and those who do not wish to spend much. For this, back up we go. My second recommended hero is Ivana, another polymath hero. Ivana shards, used to ascend her and unlock new talents, are currently available from the weekly event Law of the Jungle, or if you are extraordinarily lucky, you might get a few from the current hero rotation in the Hall of Summons. Ivana is a completely free-to-play hero, and you cannot use generic legendary shards to upgrade her. So, make sure you do your weekly Law of the Jungle quests to earn the event currency required to progress her ascension. Each week, you can get a maximum of 10 Ivana shards from the event, so as you have probably deduced, it will take a long time to fully ascend her. But even still, as a legendary polymath hero, she does not need to be massively upgraded to be a valuable combat hero alongside Ivor. Together, Ivana and Ivor make a truly versatile and effective combat duo, which is currently the strongest all-around hero combination for a free-to-play player or someone not spending much on the game. Ivana's active skill is Wordless, which deals a large amount of damage and has a 75% chance to silence the target for 3 seconds, leaving the target's own heroes unable to cast their own active skills. Her passive ability, Threatening Blade, has 2 possible effects. One effect works if your enemy troops number less than your own troops, which increases basic attack damage and deals direct damage. The other effect occurs if your own troops number less than the enemy troops. In this scenario, Ivana's skill will enable basic attacks to have a 25% chance of increasing your troops' defense for a whopping 30% for 5 seconds when maxed. Powerful skills. Her talents complement her skills further. Power of Silence adds the chance to reduce a target hero's rage when silenced, while Combat Focus adds the chance of increased damage. And lastly, Time Crunch, which is a similar skill to Ragnar's last skill, buffing march speed and the capacity size of your rally. And there we have it, the two most important heroes for a free-to-play player, or a minimal spender. The combination of either, and Ivana will excel in leading a rally, defending your own village, or defending tribe-owned buildings. And best of all, both can be fully ascended without spending a penny. So spend your epic hero shards leveling Ivor, and enjoy playing Law of the Jungle each week, and watching Ivana become stronger and stronger. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. And do let me know if there are any other topics you would like me to cover down in the comments section below. Until next time, take care.